racer has required fearlessness, a desire to live on the edge.
Once you get into it, you do like the, the exhilaration and the adrenaline rush of going to the edge. You know, I've always said that if you can't go to the edge and look over once in a while, it gets pretty dull around this old planet.
But he is most noteworthy for his success at taking the checkered flag, especially when it comes time for the Indy 500.
The Indianapolis 500 is the greatest race in the world, bar the fact that Al Unser and Mario Andretti and A.J. Foyt and Johnny Rutherford are still walking around are a tribute to the safety of the racing over the years. Foyt and I came from back when we ran cars without roll bars, and little skinny tires, and on dirt tracks with board fences. So that's, to have made it through all of that, I'd, like the old saying goes, I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
It's November the 8th, 1980. Johnny Rutherford has already clinched the kart world championship. In Phoenix, he tries to go around Dennis Firestone. His Chaparral car goes airborne. He lands on his helmet. Only the roll bar and the helmet, designed by Bill Simpson, saved the life of Johnny Rutherford. Miraculously, he was not seriously injured. Rutherford, like most race car drivers, knows that every time he steps into the cockpit of a car on any racetrack, he knows he's playing a game of Russian roulette at high speed.
I don't think anybody has the so-called death wish. That's just a fallacy. I can't think of anybody in the world that wants to die or have any real valid reason to, but it's out there, and I think that's a little bit of the mystique and the challenge of taking a race car and going as fast or faster than anybody else and winning the race.
This Texas farm pasture is the future home for Johnny Rutherford. He's helping Ishin Speed Sport design a racetrack where he will be the instructor. And he will be the instructor at this racetrack if indeed his career is over.
You don't think about coming to the end of a career or coming to the time when you don't want to drive anymore or there's not the opportunity to drive anymore. And in the last few years, I've been getting, that, what am I going to do after racing? There's plenty of opportunities, obviously, but this is what I want to do, so I'm getting to do something that I'm really excited about and look forward to and get paid for it too.
When you step onto the track at the old brickyard in Indianapolis, you can't help but think of Johnny Rutherford. After all, he's won it 3 times. The last couple of years have been disappointment. Last year, crashing into the wall not once, but twice, and failing to qualify for his 25th Indy 500. As he and his wife, Betty May, walked away from Indy last year, they had the feeling it might have been his last shot. He'll be back at the Indy this year, not as a competitor, but as the man driving the pace car.
I've been driving the pace car for PPG Industries, the series sponsor of IndyCar racing. And going to the races, I'm all right. When I get there, I'm fine. Get out there, the first race car I see, and the first time one of them fires up, I start getting grumpy because I think I still feel like I want to be out there, and I'm still competitive and have that desire, and the adrenaline still wants to pump, but it's not happening. I don't have a car to drive. I don't have a team to work with, and it's tough, but that's the way it is, and you can't dwell on it. You've got to keep going.